Welcome to Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball. We are live from Hillhouse Park in Charleston, Missouri. Thanks so much for watching. We have an early start here. An early start. Got a good matchup tonight between Festus and the Charleston Fighting Squirrels. Ray Halbrook along with Stuart McMillan. Here we are right here. What's going on, Stuart?
Not much. Right here to see some good baseball today,
Absolutely.
And the weather is cooperating, so we're thankful for that.
Absolutely. We're sorry about the start. We had the start incorrect for the actual start was supposed to be 5:30, but it looks like it's going to be a 5 o'clock start. So you're seeing as we speak, they're doing lineups as we speak. So we're going to real quick here go into our starting lineups as we speak, and I'm going to have you take care of that for me there, Stuart. Go right ahead, my friend.
Yeah, we'll start with Festus, the Festus Diamond Club.
You got it.
As they're going by this year. Batting first in the lineup for Festus, Cole Wagner, the center fielder. Number 8, Jordan Duncan batting second. Number 2, he's actually going to be on the mound today, so look forward to seeing him on the mound. Levi Ebersol, number 16, is the extra hitter, the EH, as they call it.
The EDH, we call it.
EDH? You're calling the EDH?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 6, Colby Otts is at short. Caleb Schweigert is in left. He's number 28. He's batting 5th. Batting 6th is Lane Eckstetter. Eckstetter is the right fielder, and number 27 on the back. Xander Parson is batting 7th. He's the first baseman, and number 19. Number 9 is batting 8th. That's Charlie Pratt, the third baseman. Chase Wilson batting 9th. Number 10, second baseman, and Will Schnitzler is the catcher for Festus, number 22. So that rounds out the starting lineup for Festus.
And they're coached by Zach Bone.
Of course they are. Coach Bone's been there for a long time.
For the Charleston Fighting Squirrels.
Let's go over their lineup, shall we?
Go ahead.
Justin Moses, their shortstop, batting first, number 2. And batting second in the lineup, it's Peyton Howard. He's the center fielder for Charleston, number 12. The third batter, Braden Eftink, number 25, and he's playing right field today. Hunter Hyatt is the EDH, as you say.
Yep.
Batting cleanup today, number 32. Batting 5th, it's Marshall Brown. He's the first baseman for Charleston. Number 45 on the back. Number 11, Chase Crossnow. I think I got that right. Sorry if I butchered that. Third baseman for Charleston, batting 6th. Batting 7th, it's Gabe Hurley. He's the catcher, number 3. AJ Sager is batting 8th, number 4. He's the second baseman. And Luke Nichols pitching on the mound today, batting 9th, number 1. That's fitting. And batting 10th for Charleston, it's Gordon Toto. And he's the left fielder, number 48. And we're about to get started here as Charleston takes to the field here in the top of the first inning. Festus taking on Charleston. This is the first game of a doubleheader today here on Live Stream STL. You're watching Jeffco Diamondcast on Live Stream STL.
And we'll be right back.
I wonder what Coach Jarvis is up to.
Jason! What's up? What's up? Man!
Oh, hang on a minute. I got a call from Blair.
What's up?
What am I doing? I'm sitting here watching the coach's box.
Must be a wrong number.
What's up?
Where's the game? Where's the game? Where's the game?
And here we are in Charleston. First pitch of the matchup. As leadoff batter for Festus is Cole Wagner. He takes a ball outside. And that starts our game here at 5:01, 84 degrees. The rain is staying away from us here in Charleston. We're thankful for that. We're seeing some photos from up north and some video of people driving down to this game and seeing hail and all kinds of craziness. As the second pitch to Wagner, inside for ball. So quickly 2-0 on Wagner to start the game. That is lined into left field. Left fielder underneath it, and out number 1 recorded. As Wagner flies out to left on only third pitch of the at-bat. Jordan Duncan's going to bat now. After him on deck, Levi Ebersalt. Duncan batting from the left side. Pitching today and also batting second. He's having to do almost everything, it seems like, right?
Yeah, that he is.
Takes the first pitch low.
We're sharing the booth today with the radio station. So you might hear a little bit of a radio station delay with the behind us.
Curveball hits the outside corner. Good pitch from Lou Nichols, the starter for the Fighting Squirrels. He's left-handed too, so it's lefty-lefty matchup here. Here's the pitch. Ooh, just missed on the outside corner. Counts 2-1 now to Duncan. Only second game of the year for Festus. They kind of got a late start this year. The first 2 games were just last night right here on Livestream STL. He takes that one, 3-1 now. That was looked like a fastball on the inside corner, just missed the zone there. Again, 3-1 to Duncan. He wags the bat back and forth. Nichols fires that curveball, got the call the first time, not the second time, and Duncan takes the walk. So after 2 batters here in this game, 1 on, 1 out. Levi Ebersalt, the EDH.
We're going to coin that
third.
phrase.
I guess we're going to start it here on live stream STL.
Right.
He is batting third. Nichols checks the batter at first. He's not going anywhere as Nichols pumps a fastball right down central. Counts 0-1. Ebersalt looking very controlled in the box. Nichols checking on the run over at first, threw over, but Duncan wasn't going anywhere. He's just trying to rest his arm, I guess, for this next pitch. We'll see what happens. The 0-1. Kicks fired, swing and a miss. Ebersalt was looking fastball, or maybe he was looking off speed and got the fastball, rather. Count quickly 0-2. Wagner flied out already in this inning. The only out as Duncan walked after him. Ebersalt now looks at a curveball high. Nichols couldn't get it to drop. And now it's 1-2. It was a good eye there not to hack at that high pitch. Colby Ott on deck. Schweigert after him. Nichols high outside. Looked like the 2-seamer just sailed on him a little bit there. He was trying to spot it outside corner, but couldn't get it to come down. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. Ebersalt lines it in the left field. Left fielder going back, and it's going to one-hop off the wall. Duncan is going to third. Ebersalt into second. It's going to be a stand-up double. Nobody sliding. It was a smash in the left field. What a way to get things started for Ebersalt and Festus.
Big hit there from Levi Ebersalt. Yesterday he pitched the first inning and was pulled out for arm tightness, but looks like he is going to be A-OK, and definitely with that swing,
Didn't show any injury there, so batters on second and third now for Colby Ott, batting from the right side. Has a bit of an open stance, kind of crouched down. Nichols delivers. It's driven to the third baseman, but off the glove, and they're going to bring the throw home, and he's going to be out. Duncan didn't get on his horse and kind of took it easy coming into home. Good play by the shortstop.
That was number 1, Grant Beck.
Oh, I'm
coming in
sorry.
there.
Was
No
that
big deal.
Beck coming in?
Yep. Sure was.
Okay.
No big deal. We'll get you back in the saddle here.
Yeah. I guess Beck was, did he fill in for somebody there? For Duncan? I guess he did.
Maybe he did because of the pitcher.
Yeah. So my bad there.
We missed him there.
All right, so we got runners at first and second now. As the Squirrels brought that ball home to save a run there.
Mm-hmm. Caleb Schweigert up the bat here. Last night's Game 1 player of the game.
Here it comes. Strike 1 on the inside corner. Schweigert takes his first pitch for a strike. Again, Ott at first base. Ebersol at second. 2 down. Schweigert hoping to open things up a little bit. Wearing the stirrup socks, too. I like that.
Yep.
Here comes the lefty. He delivers that curveball. He just nicked it a little bit, fouled it off. He didn't wait long enough for that one, I think, and I think it was going to be too high anyhow. But it's 0-2 on this one. Schweigert, the left fielder for Festus. First and second, 2 down. Let's see what Nichols has for Schweigert. The throw, way high and outside, 1-2. Nichols was looking to blow one by him just to set him down, but Ebersol was taken all the way there. Clouds coming in a little bit now,
a little bit.
as we did have partly sunny skies at the start, which was only about 7 minutes ago. That misses low, fastball a little bit low. Runners at first and second. Well, this is kind of Festus' game. They come out early. They try to pepper you a little bit, get you off your game a little bit. Let's see if Nichols can return. Oh, came off the mound for a second. It was actually a pretty good move.
That was a heck of a spin there, yeah.
It was. It looked like he was coming home and was able to abruptly stop and check that runner at second base. He looks down the runners again. Ebersol kicks, fires. That ball inside. Looked like another curve. Some kind of slider he's got, too. Yeah, so it goes from 0-2 in this at-bat, now full. Good job by Schweigert to lay off some of those high ones. Here it comes. Missed a little bit low. And bases are going to be loaded now. Schweigert walks. So bases loaded for Lane Ekstetter. The right fielder batting. They got a lot of lefties here this year on this Festus team. I'm noticing that.
We mentioned that last night as well.
That messes things up. Messes things up for a left-handed pitcher. I never understood why, but for some reason, all the geniuses out there, all the baseball geniuses, know that lefties is what you'd rather have for the batter anyway.
Right.
Bases loaded. Nichols trying to pitch out of a jam here. First pitch outside and low. Count 1-0 to Ekstetter. Right fielder for Festus, batting to the left side, open stance, wags that bat a little bit. Nichols delivers a little number down the line. It's going to stay foul, but I think it might have gone off his leg, but I'm not sure.
I think so.
Might have been a dead ball there. So it's 1-1. With bases loaded, Nichols here trying to pitch his way out of a first inning jam.
Great play by Moses to keep Festus off the scoreboard.
Let's see what Nichols has here. Count 1-1. Here comes Ekstetter. Ooh, up high. Ekstetter just moved his, just kind of gave a defensive move there, backwards a little bit, and I think he would have been okay if that hit him there. 2-1. Nichols waiting a long time to figure out this next pitch. And he does miss outside, another fastball. He's just missing locations so far. I think maybe he got a little flustered with all these batters, with all these runners on base right now. Count 3-1. Let's see what Ekstetter can do. assuming he's laying off now. We got a bit of wind coming in from left field. And there it is, strike practically right down the middle. Exeter pretty much taking all the way. That bat was staying on the shoulder. Well, here it is, 3-2 count. Bases loaded, 2 outs. We're not in the bottom of the ninth, folks. We're in the top of the first. Yep. Here it comes from Nichols. The pitch delivers. Got him, strike 3. Nichols strikes out Exeter to end the top of the first inning. Charleston saved a run there.
They sure did.
That was big for them. Their shortstop Moses came up with a big throw to home, and that kept the score 0-0. We'll see what Charleston can do when they come up to bat. Next here on Jeffco Diamondcast live stream STL.
I wonder what Coach Jarvis is up to.
Jason! What's up? What's up? Man!
Oh, hang on a minute. I got a call from Blair.
What's up?
What am I doing? I'm sitting here watching the coach's box.
This must be a wrong number.
What's up?
Bottom of the first inning here on Jeffco Diamondcast live stream STO. We have Festus taking on Charleston. The Charleston Fighting Squirrels. We're in their home park, Benny Hillhouse Park. Festus had a chance to score in the top of the inning, but the leadoff batter for Charleston, Justin Moses, shortstop, launched a ball home as Beck came in running, but he was tagged out. It'll be Moses, Howard, and F-Tank for Charleston, the first 3. First pitch hit the batter on the inside of his elbow, it looks like. And that didn't take long to get a base runner for Charleston.
Didn't see much of a move out of the way either.
It'll be Peyton Howard now. Always tough to start with a hit-by pitch. It just drives your confidence down. And he throws out a bunt, but that ball way outside. Kind of gives the infield a little bit of a clue to what Peyton Howard's ability may be to lay down that bunt. Or maybe it was just a trick. He's batting from the left side, too. A lot of lefties here today. Second pitch up high, and he's wanting to bunt again.
Doing everything they can to move that runner over, I'm sure.
Again, Moses at first because of the hit by pitch of the first pitch of the game by Duncan. There's a bunt down the third base side. Gloved by the third baseman. Thrown to first, not in time. Runners at first and third now for the Fighting Squirrels. A successful bunt for Howard. Infield hit there. Here comes Braden F-Tink. Nobody out. Hyatt's on deck. Brown will bat too after that. You can hear the wind out there on our live stream STL capturing microphone that we have, our crowd mic. First pitch to F-Tank. Right through there. Put a heavy swing on it, F-Tank. Another lefty. Again, first and second, no out. Little curveball. Kind of has a slurve effect to it. Let's see what F-Tank can do with this one. Counts 1-1. Outside, umpire calls it a ball. 2-1. At this point, you just got to calm yourself down and start thinking about the next pitch and not about those runners that maybe you goofed up on. That ball popped up, may get out of play. Third baseman goes for, oh, it's way out of play.
Yep. We've been getting word from some of the fans trying to make it down here tonight. That's a lot of bad weather and construction on the way, so it's been a slow go getting down here. Riley Blair was supposed to be with us. He couldn't get down here, and so he called me, said, weather's too bad, man. So I get it and I understand it. So hopefully Riley's out at La Pachanga, keeping everybody intact out there, right?
Curveball misses outside for Duncan. Duncan trying to just get a grip on something here in this inning. We're just starting things off. Counts 3-2 full for F-Tank. There goes the runners. Ball fouled right back to the screen. F-Tank was on that one. Looked like a fastball in the outside corner, and he just got a piece of that on the outside. And both base runners going on that pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, with 3-2, that's kind of the automatic. Let's see if they do it again. Comes off the mound. Duncan fakes a throw to second base, and Moses is back there.
Definitely trying to keep him at bay there.
No outs. Full count. Fouled back. That's way back behind our press box here. Still runners at first and second. Let's see if they decide to go on this one. F-Tink, I'm sure he's got the green light to swing at anything close. Let's see what happens. Duncan kicks and fires. Curveball down the line. It's going to stay fair. Tags at first base. And that's the first out in the inning. Does move the runners over, so pretty much just as good as a bunt. As Parson made a good play there. It was, you never know with fields that you haven't played on yet this year, and this is a really nice grass infield, but as the grass becomes dirt, that lip can really cause some problems if the ball nicks off that. So when you're not used to that, now West City Park, of course, has a great grass infield too. And probably similar, but when you're not used to it completely, it may goof you up a little bit. We have Hunter Hyatt now. He's the extra hitter, as they call him. Batting from the right side. First pitch gets in there for a strike on the outside. That's what you want to see after getting an out. First pitch strike. Swing and a miss right down the middle. Duncan after Hyatt here. 2 pitches, 2 strikes. Those runners aren't bothering him now at second and third. Duncan quickly working. Pitches outside. Look like maybe a bit of a four-seamer slider, some movement going outside. Counts 1-2. Here it comes. Curveball doesn't drop in. A little bit too high for the umpire's liking. 2-2 is the count now. Hyatt didn't like it either. He got fooled, I think, a little bit. Fastball misses outside. So after going 0-2, now it's 3-2, full count. Another full count at bat here in the bottom of the first inning. Duncan pitches, delivers. That ball fouled off. It'll get out of play. So F-Tink, in just the previous at bat, kind of hung on with Duncan a little bit. Made him pitch maybe 7 or 8 with many foul balls. Let's see if Hyatt wants to do the same thing. Runners at second and third. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Oh, I'm sorry. It must have nicked the bat there.
It did.
And hit the catcher in the process. So the count stays 3-2.
Schnitzler couldn't hold on there. They could have been out of that inning. It could be the second out there. So
closer to getting out anyway.
Closer to getting out there, right? Right.
I'll tell you, this Charleston team, they've been playing some good ball. We'll talk about that in just a second. That one misses on the outside corner. Fastball was just outside from Duncan. And bases will be loaded.
Bases loaded, catcher coming out just to make sure that they're all on the same page here. We will see how things shake out here. Charleston able to get out of their inning in the top of the first.
First pitch to Marshall Brown, a little bit high and outside. First baseman batting from the left side. Swing and a miss. Count 1-1 to Brown. Bases loaded. See what Duncan can do with this. Swing and a miss. Might have nicked that one just a little bit. Counts 1-2. The last two batters, Duncan has been able to get 2 strikes on him, just can't finish him off. Brown with that open stance, kind of an old Bernie Williams stance, if you will. Kind of wagging that bat like he did, too. That was a high fastball. Good pitch there from Duncan. Might get him to think about that one if he's anxious enough with those runners on base. Still no score here. We'll see what happens. Duncan delivers another foul. And that goes into the parking lot. So I don't hear any glass or anything, so I think we're okay. 2-2. 2-2 to Brown. Here we go. Curveball swung and popped up into shallow right. Second baseman over. It's carrying near where the first baseman played. The runner is coming home. The throw not in time as the ball carries high. Festus sleeping there a little bit. Moses scores. And Charleston leads 1-0.
See some advantage now. They're going to appeal to third. No doing there. He's safe. Making sure he didn't leave early.
Well, let's reset things. We got runners at first and second now. Batter's going to be Chase Crosno. Crosno drives one into right field. Right fielder playing a little bit shallow, but may have played it perfectly as he has to dive, and it drops.
Oh, man.
We're going to score 1, maybe 2 on this. Finally picks up the ball. Doesn't hit the cutoff man. Throw into third. Nope, he holds on to it, and it's going to be a triple for Crosno.
So we have Axeter out there in right field misjudging the ball there, and it ends up going up against the fence over there.
I think the wind is definitely playing a factor out there in right because it kept carrying. It looked like it was going to hang there in right, and then all of a sudden he had to pick up on his heels and get over there, had to make a diving attempt, and it was barely fair. Mm-hmm. Duncan first pitch to Hurley, and it's driven up the middle, and that's going to score another. Crosno comes in to score as Hurley rounds first. Gets an RBI on that poke right up the middle. He was sitting on fastball there in that first pitch and just lined it right up the middle. And it looks like we're going to get a pinch runner now.
Hurley's probably a catcher or a pitcher getting to change out. Flip it over. You can also bat 10 if you choose.
All right, so runner at first. We'll figure out his name a little bit later. Batter is going to be A.J. Sager.
That was Hurley.
Is it Hurley at first?
Yeah.
It was Hurley.
They're going to change him out. It's Bledsoe changing his spot there.
Right.
So Bledsoe coming in for Hurley. We got Sager batting.
It's already 0-1. First pitch was an off-speed delivery. Here comes from Duncan. Right back to the screen, and I think it hit our camera.
It knocked my camera out. Totally knocked my camera out.
Well, man, we'll have to fix that later. Hey, we did talk about that before the game.
That sure did, didn't we? We're going to have to do a little bit of this then instead.
Well, it's quickly 0-2 to Sager. Curveball. Sweeps over the outside ball. Count 1-2. Well, quickly it's 4-0 here. Charleston, bottom of the first, over Festus. Things just weren't going Festus' way here in the bottom of the first. That pitch in the dirt, fastball. Couldn't get it where he wanted it. 2-2 to Sager. After Hurley had a hit right up the middle that scored a runner. That curveball sweeps over the middle of the plate, but too low for a strike. Try to get Sager to look at something, and now the count's full again. This is the third full count to my mark here in this inning for Duncan. He's pitching a lot of pitches so far.
Yep.
Duncan from the stretch. Missed just a little bit low. That fastball looked like It might have been high enough for the strike, but nothing doing. Another walk this inning. It is the third walk, I believe.
We've got
One of them hit by pitch.
We've got a quick visit on the mound here with Aaron Mayer.
Trying to calm him down a little bit, Probably the first pitching outing that he's had this year.
It is.
So,
well, this is only game 3.
Game 3, of course. Yeah.
They knocked my camera out. Look at that. I don't think we're going to be able to use that camera until I get back down there to fix it.
Yeah. It's good. A nice picture of the clouds,
though, it
right?
is very cloudy. You can definitely tell that.
So Nichols, the counterpart to Duncan, is going to be the batter once we get started here again. As, once again, Duncan having to work from the stretch with 2 runners on. Hurley at second, or at least his replacement is at second base. You might have to remind me his name. Sager's at first. First pitch, driven into center. It's shallow. Center fielder coming in. Diving attempt, but it comes off the glove. This is going to score a run. The throw home is not going to be cut off. But does he get him on the tag?
He did.
He does. Wow.
He does.
What a throw from the outfielder. Center fielder for Festus to get the assist there. Well, they scored 1 before that happened.
They did.
But no more.
That's right.
Scores 5-0. We'll see the top of the second inning coming up next. Jeffco, Diamondcast, live stream STL.
Hi guys, Jeff Kettlehut here, owner of Kettlehut Smokehouse in Crystal City, and proud sponsor of our local youth baseball programs. Come on in before or after a game for some of the best barbecue in the area. Or let me cater your next party or event. Whatever your catering needs, anniversary, wedding, birthdays, give me a call. We'll get you taken care of. We're on 6167 in Crystal City. Kettlehut Smokehouse, hands down the best around.
Today's event is brought to you in part by Blue Tiger Media. Whether it's trivia nights, MC duties, DJ services, or commercial voice work, Blue Tiger Media has you covered. Call Jeff Widener today at 314-852-1433 or visit us on Facebook. Blue Tiger Media. You supply the power. We supply the fun.
Where's the game? Where's the game? Where's the game? There's the game. Livestream STL, now available on Roku.
Well, it's 5-0. Charleston fighting Squirrels, fighting against Jordan Duncan in that first inning.
Very much so.
Pretty much taking advantage of any miscue that Festus may have had, and then some. 5-0, the score, top of the first. It'll be Parson, Pratt, and Wilson. I'm sorry, it's top of the second, of course. As that first pitch is fouled away, it is Parson hitting that one down the first base side. Again, it'll be Parson, Pratt, and Wilson. If anybody gets on, it'll be Schnitzler to round out the lineup for Festus. Wind was coming from left field to right, but looking at the jersey,
going the other way.
It's going the other way now. Second pitch, looked like outside corner, just a little bit low. Counts 1-1 to Parson. First baseman for Festus. Has a closed stance against the lefty. That one misses too. 2-1 in this at bat. Charlie Pratt waiting on deck. Nichols kicks, fires. Check to swing. They check down at first base and they say no, he did not go. Curveball looked pretty good from here anyway. Nevertheless, it's 3-1. Festus had chances in that first inning to score. Nichols was in a little bit of a jam as he starts off with a walk here in the second. It'll be Charlie Pratt now, Wilson on deck. Let's see if Festus can get something going here with a runner on first with no outs. Nichols working from the stretch now. The pitch, strike, outside corner, or at least favor the outside of the plate. Strike one.
Sometimes when you try to work something out, you just got to improvise. And this is how we improvise, right?
We're improvising.
There
I like
it. There's our improvise.
Nichols looks at first, instead throws home, and it's strike two. Quickly, 0-2 to Pratt. He's kept the bat on the old shoulder there. Parson at first base. Got a two-step lead. Nichols back on the mound. Nichols is all dirty from sliding earlier.
Yep.
He kicks. He fires. Curveball. It was bending, but too high. Nichols hasn't been able to get that curve really honed in so far. Counts 1-2. Good pitch, though, on 2 strikes. Might as well waste one there. Nichols tries again. Fastball right down the middle, and Pratt couldn't catch up. That's the first out in the inning. Strikeout. That's his second strikeout of the game, as he got out of that first inning with a strikeout of Ekstetter. Now it'll be Wilson. Batting with a runner on first base. Open stance a bit. Nichols throws over to first. They might have got him. Oh, he's called safe. That was very close. Parson nearly caught napping, and he's all dirty from having to slide in head first. Nichols, a good eye to throw over to first base to try to get that out there. That was a good idea.
I think Coach Mitter watched last night's baseball game between Festus and Union.
Swing and a miss from Wilson. He was swinging for the trees on that one.
Saw one of our base runners get picked off last night.
That was the first pitch to Wilson there. Counts 0-1. Nichols checks on the runner again. Hit to short. Could be a double play. Just 2-1. Got the pick. Nice play by the Fighting Squirrels to end the inning, and any chance for Festus in the top of the second. Score 5-0 Charleston on top. They bat again when we return. This is Diamondcast on Livestream STL.
What you guys do for Jefferson County sports, it doesn't go unnoticed by the coaches in all sports.
Yeah,
all
I appreciate
sports.
that.
You know, I have a lot of friends that are basketball coaches, and I've been, of course, around Jefferson County all my life and followed all kinds of sports even before I got into the coaching. So what you guys do to help promote it with the kids is unbelievable, and we appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
For you guys to take your time and what you do is awesome. Just awesome.
Yeah, we try, we work hard, and we think they deserve it. The kids deserve to be able to be seen, and if we can turn out kids in the community to better them, get them in college, and make them a better citizen, that's the key.
I wonder what Coach Jarvis is up to.
Jason! What's up?
What's up? Man! Oh, hang on a minute. I got a call from Blair.
What's up?
What am I doing? I'm sitting here watching the coach's box.
This must be a wrong number.
What's up?
And we're back here on Livestream STL. We have 5-0 Charleston on top of Festus. It's Jeffco Diamondcast. Stuart McMillan along with Ray Halberg. So far, Charleston just got the better of Duncan in that first inning, and they're already making a pitching change. Lane Ekstetter is the pitcher now for Festus. His first pitch misses. And it looks like Toto is the better. First pitch was a ball, a little bit high. 2-2 now. Second pitch high as well. Lane fires inside, and it was hit out of play down the first base line. Looking at the flags in left field and right field. In right field, the flag is completely waving to the right field direction. That ball's hit slowly to short. Throw to first. Got him. As Toto grounds out. And we're going to reset the infield for you, too, because there's a bunch of changes they just made here in this one. That was odd at short. Okay, he didn't move around. We'll tell you who made the changes here. It looks like left field's going to be Pratt. We'll talk about more of that in a second. Exeter pitch delivers. Looked like a off-speed delivery. He got to drop in there for Justin Moss. 0-1. Fastball was a little bit high there. Counts 1-1 now to leadoff batter Justin Moses. Exeter. That ball's lifted foul, way out of play. Off into a field of some kind of vegetable out there. I can't quite see what it is.
There might be some soybeans out there.
Yeah, there's maybe soybeans. Could be soybeans. Right into the soybeans. I like that. Counts 1-2. The big bender. Catcher couldn't hold on there. Count 2-2 now. Exeter trying to get him to swing and miss on that one. Fastball lined right up the middle. Nope. Caught. Just bobbled it, and he's not able to make the play. Too bad, because it hit his glove, and he made a good play to his left.
Yeah.
Looked like he was going to be able to gobble it up, but just hit the heel of the glove or maybe off the front of the glove.
Yeah. Not quite Colby Ott-esque. We had two great web gems last night, deep in the hole, nailing both runners from deep in the hole, basically almost third base.
Hate to give him an error on that.
Yep.
It'll be Peyton Howard batting from the left side. Another Bernie Williams looking particular. Oh, there's a bunt down the line. Foul. He definitely has that batting stance like Bernie Williams.
Yeah.
There's a couple players that bat from the left side on this team that have a Bernie Williams style. I like that. Kind of old school. Not too old school, but old enough, I guess you might say. We're hearing there may be some weather. I'm hearing it from the other broadcaster here. We may have to check the check the radar here in a minute. Runner at first. There is one out. Here we are in the bottom of the second. Exeter throws over to first. Nothing doing there. Moses not even really inching off the bag over there much. Exeter just trying to waste the pitch there. Count is 0-1. Howard tried to bunt his first pitch that he got, and it just went foul, third base side. That one is lined into right, caught by the right fielder. He's throwing to first. We're going to double him up, and that will end the inning. Good play by right fielder to bring that in and understand what to do. Sometimes it takes that. You got to know what to do next.
That'll build a little confidence for him as we go into the bottom of the second. You're watching Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball. We'll be right back.
And I'll say real quick, I really admire what you guys do with this. I think everybody who's ever tuned into one of these, whether it's a Legion game, whether it's a high school baseball game, whether basketball, football, whatever it is, I've heard nothing but tremendous feedback about Livestream STL and what you guys do and the quality of production, things like that. I would really encourage anybody who's involved in athletics throughout the county, or really anywhere in the metro area, anybody who's interested in sponsoring activities to get on board and get involved with this. I think it's added a ton to what we do here. It's added a ton to the program. You guys are a class act, and you're committed to doing things the right way, and we really appreciate that.
Since their inception in 1980, SMCI has always been about high integrity and treating people the way you would want to be treated, just like family. Mostly known as a commercial contractor, SMCI has now decided to give the family treatment to everyone. They are now opening their residential department to the public as Home by SMCI so everyone can experience the home treatment. Everyone deserves maximum comfort in their very own home. Isn't it time you come home? Contact SMCI at 636-337-4444 or on the web at homebysmci.com.
You're watching Jeffco Diamondcast Baseball on live stream STL here as we go to the bottom of the second. And 5-0 trailing right now. Number 22 up to bat. That is Will Schnitzler.
He's at the bottom of the lineup, Schnitzler. They're 10th in the lineup. It's 1-1 so far on this one. Schnitzler, first at bat of the game in the top of the third. Nichols still on the mound. Lefty doing okay, just missing spots here and there. But he's been getting the pitches that count, especially in that second inning. Got that double play. That's pitcher's best friend.
Right.
Quickly 2-1. Nichols kicks and fires inside. Catcher drops it. Might have been a strike, but didn't get the call. So 3-1 on Schnitzler. Here it comes again. Got the called strike. That's strike 2. It's about the spot where that last pitch was, and if it wasn't dropped, he might have had the call there. Count full. Schnitzler waits from Nichols. Here it comes. Inside. Got him. Strike 3. And Schnitzler moved his right leg kind of out of the way, thinking that's way too inside, and umpire said, nope, that nicked the outside corner. That's the third strikeout of the game so far for Nichols. Wagner will be the batter now. He flied out to left his first time up back in the first. Swung on and hit right back to the screen. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Nolan Roth.
First pitch, foul ball here by Cole Wagner.
We were given the, must be a different.
Yeah, they might have made a change earlier here because they were moving all the outfielders around just a minute ago. So the batter is Nolan Roth. And it's 0-2 to Roth so far. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. And catcher was able to hang on. So that's 2 strikeouts in the inning. Let's see.
The Charleston Fighting
Squirrels.
Yeah. Okay. The Fighting Squirrels walking in with a 21-0 record.
They won their last 5, and every game almost had more than 10 runs in their favor. First pitch strike to Duncan. Here comes another strike right down the middle. Nichols is starting to find his stride here in the third as he's already struck out 2 and looking to strike out the side. Here he comes. Swing and a minute. Oh, no, he got him looking. Strike 3. Great curveball from Nichols. And 3 batters come up, and they all go down by strikeout. He strikes out the side. It's 5-0 Charleston on top of Festus. We'll see the bottom of this inning coming up.
I'm going to stick it right here and say thanks so much to our wonderful sponsors like Justin Neal over at USA Mortgage, the home of possibility. Check out Justin Neal at 115 West Gannon Drive in Festus, Missouri. Give him a call 314-287-4572 or festus.usa-mortgage.com. USA Mortgage, the home of possibility. And also, we normally broadcast from our Diamond Dome. We're actually in the lap of luxury tonight, up in the press box here at Charleston. But love the folks over at Home by SMCI. Give them a call at 636-337-4444. The sponsor for our Jeffco Diamondcast Home Dome. Lawrence Krodinger, the folks over there. And I hope hope there's some folks out at the watch party.
Mm-hmm.
We thought the times were 5:30 and 7:30. It was actually 5 and 7. So look for our second game be around 7 o'clock here to start. Our watch party out at La Pachangas. Saying hello to everybody out at Herculaneum. Finally, if you're interested in sponsoring our Diamondcast broadcasts, give us a call for our summer baseball sponsorship specials. Give us a call over at LivestreamSTL at 314-852-4398 or LivestreamSTL at Outlook.com. Sponsor with us. We would super appreciate that. We go to the top of the third, and it was not a home run. I just hit the wrong button there for a quick second.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Axtetter back on the mound here, and we set things up for the top of the third. Festus in the hole, 5-0 to a really good Charleston Fighting Squirrels team.
Yeah,
I will say
they
that.
came out swinging that
Absolutely.
first. Duncan on the line for him, pitched 1 inning, 5 runs, 4 hits, 3 walks. No strikeouts for Duncan. Axtetter took over him in the last inning. He's still on the mound for Festus as the first pitch is a ball. And it's F-Tank to the dish now. Left-handed batter for Fighting Squirrels, and he's batting third. He grounded out to first baseman his first time up back in the first.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty much the only one not to get on base in that first inning.
Look for us to start right around 7 o'clock for the second doubleheader.
Okay.
Second game.
Axtetter delivers a nice pitch on the outside corner. 2-1. Strike 2. 2-2. That was a nice pitch.
Mm-hmm. Catch a little bit of that wind out there.
That one hit hard, but foul. And the count stays 2-2 for F-Tink. Hyatt's on deck. Brown will bat after him if anybody gets on. Cross snow. Here comes bottom of the third as we're here in our Jeffco Diamondcast live stream STL. As we go to a full count now with F-Tink. Lots of full counts in this game for Festus pitchers. He lines that one, crushed to right. Could get out of play, and it is way out of play. The wind is really pushing to right field, and I think that had something to do with that ball. Hung up there for a minute. He gave it a ride, but it was just a long strike. Full count again. Here comes. Missed outside. He walked him. And that's the 5th walk Festus pitchers so far. First for Axtetter. They got a leadoff batter on in the first. Charleston not able to do it in the second as they went 1-2-3 with that double play. But F-Tink walks. Now Hyatt, who walked back in the first and actually scored as well. Axtetter from the stretch now. Throws the fastball, misses outside. Counts 1-0. 5-0, bottom of the third. Charleston on top. That ball driven deep into left field. It's going to go over the left fielder's head, and that will 2-hop to the wall, maybe 3. Runner going to third base. He's going to, nope, he's not going to be held. He's coming in home. Throw to third, safe. It is a triple for Hyatt, and F-Tink scores. Now 6-0 Charleston. Hyatt got a pitch he could drive and did not miss. Huge triple there. Left fielder playing really shallow on that one.
Definitely got a hold of that.
I think that left fielder didn't take into account the power that F-Tink or that Hyatt had on that pitch because he really drove that. He would have had to been playing at the wall to catch it on the fly. That's how much of a rope it was. Brown's up to bat now. He flied out to the second baseman last time. Still got an RBI. Runner was able to come from third into home.
Cole Wagner out there in left field.
So we got a runner at third. 6-0 now, Charleston. Ekstetter misses with the curveball, throw down to third. If he would have caught that, he might have gotten Hyatt at third. Good eye by the catcher for Festus to have the ability to just pick up and rocket fire down to third, but couldn't get him. Brown, tall kid. 2-0, curveball high. So 3-0. I'd be okay to walk him here to get a force runner possibly. Some kind of double play action. Another lefty, too. They're all over the place here today. Run at third. Ekstetter, 3-0 count. Pitch. Low. Gets away, but we don't have much of a foul territory here, so not much to worry about the third base runner coming home or anything. Kind of bounced back in favor, too, of Festus there. So runner on first and third as Brown walks. F-Tink walked before him in a triple this inning. Festus needs to get an out.
Aaron Mayer coming to the mound here to calm down the Festus hurler.
Yeah, because really he had a great second inning. He's pitching well, and this inning he hasn't been wild or anything. The Charleston Fighting Squirrels just have a really good eye. I mean, they're just swinging at the pitches they can hit.
They
and
play
anything
21
that misses,
games too.
Yeah, they're a little bit more honed in right now. Festus only in their third game. This is it right here.
When you're dealing with the difference between game number 3 and game number 22.
Yeah.
You know, there's going to be a huge difference in that.
Well, meeting of the mound is over. It's good to go out there and calm them down a little bit, kind of break those nerves up.
Got some warming up over in the Festus bullpen.
So after a walk, a triple, and a walk, Cross Snow up to the dish now, batting from the right side. Ekstetter throws in a curveball, a beautiful
nice pitch.
Breaking pitch, sweeping over the strike zone to land right down the middle. Nice pitch there. That's what that mound visit does right there. It calms you down, gets you ready for the next at bat. Said, look, hey, we got to go after this next guy. That's the job. That ball misses low. Good eye from Cross Snow to lay off that one after getting a juicy curveball right before that and then a low fastball. He might have been waiting on that fastball, but decided to lay off.
Right.
Counts 1-1. Runners at first and third. No outs here in the bottom of the third. Ekstetter trying to pitch out of a jam. Throws over to third, kind of a little shotgun throw over there, and that was Wilson over there ready to catch it. Wilson's had to stay on his toes with everybody throwing over to him here in this inning. Counts 1-1 to Cross Snow. From the stretch. Swung on, hit right to the shortstop. To second, to first, 6-4-3 double play. Does score a run. It was a good play. I mean,
play there for Ott.
You've got to be able to bring that down. At first, it looked like it was hit really hard, and then it hit that grass and died a little bit. I think that gave Ott a little bit of time to be able to steady himself, get the ball, get a nice flip over to second, then over to first for the 6-4-3. So quickly 2 outs. So it went from dire situation to, hey, not too bad, trying to get out of this inning. Run did score, though, however. 7-0 now. Charleston on top of Festus here in the bottom of the third. That pitch just missed outside. I'm not sure where, but counts 2-0 now. Batter is Gabe Hurley. So Hyatt, who had that triple, scored. F-Tink, who walked, scored in this inning. There it is. He walked him. Curveball missed on the inside and just couldn't get that curveball to drop like he did 2 batters ago. Looks like they'll have a courtesy runner for Hurley again. Catcher needs to save with his knees, I guess.
Yep.
Three walks this inning from Ekstetter. Batter now is going to be A.J. Sager. Swung on and hit right back to the screen. Anytime the Charleston batters have been fouling it off, I mean, they're just missing these pitches. They're coming right back to the screen. That means they're right on them. They're ready. Counts 0-1 to Sager, who walked his first time up. But he was thrown out at home in an outfield assist, which in the inning. Throw. Miss. Swing and a miss there from Sager. So quickly 0-2 here.
Yeah, Charleston looking for a little revenge from last year.
Is that right?
The doubleheader up at Festus, they dropped both of those, and
Exeter throws it wild, and the runner's going to go down to second easily, as catcher really couldn't get to that quick enough. And the runner at first had a very good lead too.
That was definitely 100% a little bit of a release point issue, I would think.
Sager waiting for the 1-2 from Exeter, who's from the stretch again. The curveball a little bit high, fouled right back to the screen. Count stays 1-2. 2 outs after the double play that Crosno grounded into here in this inning. Festus wanting to bat again. Exeter kicks, fires. That misses low. Ball dribbles away up the first base line, but runner not going anywhere. Nothing to worry about there. This time, anyway. 2-2 count. 2 outs. 7-0 Charleston on top here in this first game. We're in the third. Exeter kicks and delivers. Insall just missed. A little bit high on that one. Count goes 3-2. Once again, another full count here. These Charleston hitters are very patient. They will wait for the pitch that they want to hit. Exeter pitches, delivers, missed, low and inside. That is the fourth walk for Exeter this inning. Runners at first and second. The pitcher for Nichols will be the batter, but it's going to be against a new pitcher. Bones coming out, take the ball away from Exeter. Had a good second, just couldn't keep things going in the third. We'll tell you who the pitcher is and set things up for you again. When we return, you're listening, you're watching, and listening. You can do both on Livestream STL. Isn't that cool?
Absolutely.
Jeffco Diamondcast, Livestream STL.
I wonder what Coach Jarvis is up to.
Jason! What's up?
What's up? Oh, hang on a minute. I got a call from Blair.
What's up?
What am I doing? I'm sitting here watching the coach's box.
This must be a wrong number.
What's up?
That Rand, I'll say real quick, I really admire what you guys do with this. I think everybody who's ever tuned into one of these, whether it's a Legion game, whether it's a high school baseball game, with basketball, football, whatever it is, I've heard nothing but tremendous feedback about Livestream STL and what you guys do and the quality of production, things like that. I would really encourage anybody who's involved in athletics throughout the county, or really anywhere in the metro area, anybody who's interested in sponsoring activities to get on board and get involved with this. I think it's added a ton to what we do here. It's added a ton to the program. You guys are a class act, and you're committed to doing things the right way, and we really appreciate that.
Where's the game? Where's the game? Where's the game? There's the game.
There goes my internet.
Live stream STL.
Bingo.
Now available on
this.
Roku.
Just killed this, though. That's no big deal.
Yay. So a pitching change here
Ready?
for Festus. And they will bring in right-hander Grant Beck. He will be the third pitcher of the night here for Festus. It is dark here, and they have not turned the lights on. It is very dark.
They were on.
Here's the first pitch.
All right. First pitch is hit to the right field and out of play as we start the as we're getting the lights flickering here at Benny Hill House Park.
That we have.
And the lights that were on in the outfield and infield for the field to be lit, and now they are not. So they're going to figure things out here.
There we go.
We're on live stream STL,
Yeah,
Jeffco Diamondcast.
We are live.
It is 7-0. We have runners at first and second. The batter is Lou Nichols. The pitcher is Beck for Festus.
Yep.
That pitch misses high and off the glove. It goes back to the screen. Moves the runners to second and third now. Counts 1-1 to Luke Nichols, the starting pitcher for the Charleston Fighting Squirrels. As hopefully we can get those lights back going. I'm sure it takes a minute to get them charged back up again.
Right. Oh,
the lights are flickering
we
back and forth here. So if you lose us, stay tuned. We'll be back in the air as soon as we can. But right now we're looking okay as the lights keep flickering here. We're hearing of thunderstorms heading our ways now, and the rain is falling now. Pitch is up high, 2-2 now to Nichols. The temperature has dropped quite a bit. At 84 degrees when we started this game an hour ago, it's now 75.
Mm-hmm.
Beck, the new pitcher, by the way, for Festus. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but he's on the mound taking over for Ekstetter, who went inning and 2/3, gave up a couple of runs. Most of the problems were walks, and he was getting it close, just couldn't get the calls on a lot of those. He had 4 walks in the third. Nichols walks.
Now batting number 48, Gordon Todd.
Bases are now juiced, and they're all because of walks. Hurley's on third base, actually his replacement. On second base, it's Sager. First base, Luke Nichols. First pitch to Toto is a ball, and it's really coming down. You see all the umbrellas coming up now. Infield's getting quite wet. We'll see what umpires think here a little bit, and the lights still have not come back on. That ball misses. We saw a little bit of lightning off in the distance to right field. Is that ball thrown down to third base? Not in time to get the runner. Just checking on him there. Maybe you can even hear the rain falling on our broadcast a little bit.
Sure can.
Bases loaded, throwing in the rain. It's Grant Beck. Pitches that one, swing and a miss from Toto. Counts 2-1 now. What a tough situation coming in here for Grant. All of a sudden the rain comes down. You got runners on base. It's just no fun to do that when you're a relief pitcher. That one misses high. Really hard to get a grip on that ball, too, when you're doing this. 3 straight walks for Festus pitchers here in still the bottom of the third. Count now 3-1. Bases loaded. We'll see what Toto does with this pitch. It misses low and walks in a run. Toto walks. That brings in Hurley's replacement. And it's now 8-0.
Take a look at the weather. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in the area here.
Okay.
So,
and we saw some lightning way off in the distance. Hopefully none of the umpires saw it just yet, because usually that means, take a break on the broadcast. New batter is Justin Moses, the leadoff batter for Charleston. Catcher thought about throwing down to second, but wisely held on to that one as the runner was way off second base. Rain is really coming down now. I mean, it is just really tough. Umpires still trying to get this game in. They're thinking, oh, let's keep going. Let's go. Baseball is more fun in the rain, right?
Absolutely.
Sometimes it can be.
Right.
Hey, Roy Hobbs knocked the cover off the ball in a rain-out game, didn't he? Here's inside, nearly hit the batter. 2-0 now to Moses. There are 2 outs. Festus only needs 1 to get out of this ugly inning. Strike 1. Good pitch. Uh-oh. The ball gets away, and the runner comes home. So as the catcher was throwing back to the pitcher, and now they're calling the game for a moment.
Sure
Looks like they're going to go ahead and take a break. We're in a rain delay here.
Yep.
Right after Charleston scored their 9th run of the game, after just an errant throw from the catcher to the pitcher, and they took advantage of that. Charleston's been good at that today, taking advantage of that.
Absolutely.
So, score now 9-0, a rain delay here in the bottom of the 3rd. Here from Charleston, Missouri, Benny Hillhouse Park. Stuart McMillan, Ray Holbrook with you, and we thought the rain was going to stay away. We saw only 15% chance or 20% chance here and there, but it looks like it's here to stay for a little bit because the umpires have said, nope, we're going to take a break. So,
absolutely, and so
the lights aren't even on yet, so I'm not sure what that means.
So this is what we're going to probably do. We're going to just go ahead and kill this stream. We're going to reset everything when we go live or if we go live. If we go live and you see us, more than likely we're going to have a rescheduled game. And looks like the tarp is coming out. I will say this for the field here. The field looks like it's absorbing it pretty well.
It's in great condition.
So if we can get this to blow by, we'll probably have baseball coming back up. So stay tuned to us. We'll keep you updated on what's going on here, and we will be back in a little bit. Stay tuned to our Facebook page on Livestream STL, and we will try to keep you updated on our rain delay. We will be back in a little while. Thanks.
See you soon.